like, don't forget to subscribe to me. I only spit the real on my channel, they be fake. I only spit the real on my channel, they be fake. I said I only spit the real on my channel, they be fake. I'm like the mob when it's water, see the shoes in the lake. I only spit the real on my channel, they be fake. I only spit the real on my channel, they be fake. I said I only spit the real on my channel, they be fake. I'm like the mob when it's water, see the shoes in the lake. See, a lot of y'all came here to cash in on the check. No, I came here because I care about my brothers. I came here for my black men, to help them, to do whatever I can, to bring a voice to my community. They ain't ready for you. Better get ready for you. They ain't ready for you. They ain't ready for you. They ain't ready for you. Better get ready for you. They ain't ready for you. They ain't ready for you. They ain't ready for you. Better get ready for you.
Good morning, YouTube family and friends. How are you? It's been a minute since I've been on here. First and foremost, please continue to pray for Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly. Continue to write your letters. We still want to know why the BOP officer is not being charged, why Tasha K is not being charged. We want to know why. What is going on with this BOP officer? Why aren't the government exposing who she or he is? Why can't we know? They can bring everything else to the media, whether it's true or not, but we can't even know who this BOP officer is. We want to know. Continue writing, people. Don't give up on that. Okay, moving right along. John Amos, as you can see all over the vlogs, his daughter has made claims that her father has been a victim of elderly abuse. Allegedly, his home has been cleaned out, bank account, and he's been landed in the hospital, very ill, but they say he is doing a lot better now since a lot of fluid was drained off of him. I have not heard a diagnosis. I did hear a diagnosis. I can't remember the name of the diagnosis. I wasn't planning on going that far into John Amos. I just want to let you all know to pray for him as well. He came back to debunk his daughter and basically said his daughter was lying, but I'm sorry, I believe her. Also, his son, someone tried to make a jab at him and try to say maybe it's the son doing it because he's the one seems to be exploiting his dad because they're seeing more pictures and videos and little TikToks, things of that nature of Mr. Amos with his son. His son came back and debunked that and put the names out there, sweetheart. It was his housekeeper and her husband, I do believe. So, unfortunately, this happened to Mr. John, I'm going to call him James Evans, Lord have mercy, to Mr. John Amos, one of our TV dads. People are trying to discredit Mr. Cosby now. I'm not going to do that. He's our other TV dad. I love them both. Okay, next coming up is DC Youngfly. Oh my God, I've been praying for DC and his children and his family. Such a sad situation. I hate the fact that Miss Jackie O even felt the need to have a what they call it BBM, or whatever the name of. I hate the fact that she felt the to need that. She was a beautiful woman, beautiful body. I mean, 3 kids. You know, you just can't expect to bounce back like you used to because the older you get, we know all of that as women. But I hate that she ended up losing her life due to beautifying herself. That was sad. DC, I take my hat off to him. I did watch um, the bits and pieces of her funeral that's been played on different vloggers, and he's handling the situation pretty well. Um, I like the way he spoke. I shared it in my community chat. The one part of DC, when he spoke about, losing his rib, losing his significant other. He seems to be strong about it. He seems to have a relationship with God. That's what's important. When you have a relationship with God, you could combat anything, when you keep your strength with the Lord. Okay, next, Trump. We all know Trump was indicted and charged yesterday. He also attended court. He is he plead. I'm sorry, I got a little distracted, y'all. I'm at work, so I heard something. But anyway, he pleaded not guilty on 37 federal charges, and the media can't understand why Trump has so much support, and the media can't understand why Trump keep talking about Hillary and Biden and his son. Well, I just went through all this. We just went through all this with Bill Cosby, with Mr. Robert Kelly, and I'm sorry, y'all. I was not. I never was a Trump supporter, but I have been seeing things a little differently over the last few years. I don't like what the Democrats are doing to our country. I don't like what they're doing to our children. So if I had to choose, I would stand with Trump. Um, to me, these are allegations, and until they're proven to be factual, um, that's just what it is with me because the media holds no value with me. I lost all respect and all belief in the media a long time ago. So what they say is jibber jabber to me now. It's almost like they just giving you the subject at hand, and it's up to you to go and do your investigation, your research, and all of that. Because if you leave it up to them, they're gonna lead you astray, and they're gonna lead you where they want to lead you. They're gonna lead you to believe what they want you to believe, and that's just not what I want to do no more. Um, Steve Harvey. Oh God, Steve Harvey. Mm, mm, mm. Okay, y'all. 1 second though. Sorry about that. Who is so much out here on Steve right now? Okay, why I can't think of this guy name. I love him too. They call him Rerun off What's Happening. I know his last name is Berry. I can't think his first name, but his widow by the name of Essie Berry made an appearance on Storm Monroe channel. And since her appearance, these allegations about Steve Harvey has went viral on the vlogs. I mean, allegations that he tried to molest. Mary would be his second wife, Mary Harvey, tried to molest her son. This is all alleged. Allegations that he is indeed bisexual and that he has indeed had sexual relation with men. Allegations that he is a womanizer. Um, Allegations that he's a horrible person. Allegations that his now wife, Marjorie Harvey, is a gold digger. Um, a whole lot of negative stuff coming out on Steve Harvey. I hope and pray it's not true. Um, but yeah, that's what it is. That's this is bad. It looks bad, and I just hope Steve Harvey come from up under it. But a lot of these people did the peace be still when Mr. R. Kelly was going through it. So sometimes this what happens. Maybe Steve should have spoke up. You know what I'm saying? Because all these people that did not speak in the defense of Mr. Harvey Weinstein, Mr. Bill Cosby, Mr. R. Kelly, and others. I have to throw in Tory Lanez too. Um, this what happening now. So who gonna feel sorry for you? You know that type of thing. So now I used to work over at Inglewood, and I developed a relationship with quite a few of the people that lived over there. And one of my little friends' name is Mr. I'm not gonna put his last name out, but his first name is James. And every morning he likes to go for walks. He likes to, walk about a mile or whatever. So he calls me yesterday. He'll call me every so often. A few of them keep in touch with me. And he said, "You're not going to believe what just happened to me about 30 minutes ago." Now, what do you mean? He said, I was taking my little morning walk, and he would have been, I don't really want to put the streets out there. Well, yeah, he said Morgan. You live in Chicago, familiar with Chicago. Morgan, he was on Morgan Street, and he had to, use the washroom. So he saw an abandoned two-flat building, vacant building. So he went into the backyard to release himself. And as he was standing there releasing himself, he heard like some lot of rattling and by the building being vacant, so the grass and stuff is high. So he heard like some rattling, and wow, he said it was an alligator, y'all, with a cat or a dog in his mouth. He couldn't tell. It was he knew it was either a cat or a dog. He said he just hauled tail getting up out of there. I said, wow, an alligator. I said, well, where did it come from? Where you think it came from? And he said, well, you know what? I found out that a lot of people, probably the little show off drug dealers or whatever, they go down to Florida and they catch these catch them as little baby alligators and bring them back up here. And once they get too big for them or they start getting afraid of them, then they just go release them. I think that's just so ignorant and retarded. Like, if you're going to go down there messing with them alligators, which you shouldn't did in the first place, once it get to the point where you don't want to be bothered with it no more, you should have called animal control. You don't just release it out there. That could have been a baby or kid or anything. And obviously the alligator was hungry if he had an animal, a cat or a dog in his mouth. So what if it was a human was the first thing he saw? You see what I'm saying? So I thought that was real messed up, y'all. Real messed up. Oh, let me see who in my chat, y'all. Let me try to get to my chat. I ain't been in here in so long. Oh wow, I'm trying to get to the chat. It's showing me where I can chat at, but I can't see the chat, which I know ain't nobody in there. See if this will bring the chat up. No, I don't see the chat. Oh, y'all, I don't know why I can't get to this chat. There we go. Now I'm in the chat. Okay. Yep, like I thought nobody here. Hey, to the two Bush people though. Well, that's all I had for today. I haven't been on here in a minute. Been quite busy with my family and making plans for my summer endeavors. And just been doing a lot, renting vehicles, hotels, and all of that good stuff. Getting ready. Got a class reunion coming up in a couple of weeks. This weekend, I'm hosting a Father's Day barbecue, cookout, or whatever. So, yeah, Father's Day cookout this weekend. The following weekend, my class reunion. And then moving into July, I got a lot of activities going on in July. But I'm really looking forward to my family reunion, which is the third weekend of July. Always have been the third weekend of July ever since we've been having family reunions. And my grandmother's side of the family been having family reunions since prior to my mother's birth, and she's in her 70s. So I have no control over dates. I said all that for a reason because it was put out that I could have changed my family reunion dates. No, I couldn't. And if I could, I wouldn't have no way. But anyway, I ain't trying to throw out no subliminals. Okay, I think that's about all that I've been paying attention to. Um, these allegations, the allegedly horrible allegations on Steve Harvey from Miss Essie Berry, Trump, DC Young Fly John name is the Alligator. That's it, y'all. That's all I got. Really, that's all I got. So, with all that being said, peace, love, and happiness. Have a fantastic rest of your day, and I'm out.